Malaysian 134, assigned heading 015, runway 01, clear for takeoff.
Heading 015, runway 01, clear for takeoff, Malaysian 134, we are still on this frequency 121.7.
Malaysian 134, you can change to 1205, thanks.
1205, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, connect departures.
Malaysian 134, frequency please?
118.45.
11845, Malaysian 134. Ban, Malaysian 134. We have unreliable airspeed and request to maintain the runway track and request to climb to 6,000 initially.
Malaysian 134, Brisbane approach.
Did you hear that, Pan?
Malaysian 134, connect departures 11845.
118.45, Malaysian 134, good day. And request to maintain the runway track and request to be climb to 10,000.
Malaysian 134, Brisbane approach, copied Pan, climb to 10,000, maintain heading when able, advise intention.
For Malaysian 134. Malaysian 134, can we climb to level 150 initially?
Malaysian 134, climb to flight level 150.
50, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, when you're able to advise, I have some questions.
Malaysian 134, stand by, sir, we'll call you back.
Okay.
Malaysian 134, can we maintain at this altitude initially?
Malaysian 134, affirmative, I have no level restrictions. Do you want to stay on your heading or would you like to come back closer towards Brisbane?
Can we have the right vector towards Brisbane, Malaysia 134?
Malaysian 134, turn right, heading 160.
160, Malaysian 134. Malaysian 134, request block level 100 through 120.
Malaysian 134, cleared in the block 10,000 to flight level 120.
0,000 to level 120, Malaysian 134. Yes, Malaysian 134, we are now,
That transmission cut out, all I heard was Roger.
11,000 feet on the block and heading is 170 for Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, copy.
Malaysian 134, we are at 11,000 feet, could you fly now heading 200?
Malaysian 134, fly heading as required.
Malaysian 134, and for information, we have lost all the airspeed indication and we are now on alternate law.
Malaysian 134, Roger. And when you're ready to copy?
134, go ahead, sir.
Malaysian 134, the tower reported there was traces of oil found at the holding points where you held before departure, Alpha 9 and Bravo 9.
Roger, copy, thank you for the information.
Malaysian 134, information Papa, runway 01. Taxiway Bravo between taxiway Bravo 2 and taxiway Whiskey is closed. The wind is variable at 3 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometres. Cloud few 4,000. Temperature 8. QNH 1020.
Yeah, copy, QNH 1020 for runway 01, Malaysia 134.
It's about your POB and endurance and your intentions when you have them.
So we are coming back to Brisbane and POB is 229 and endurance is 0920.
Malaysian 134, that's understood. And did you wish to come in for the ILS now or did you want to hold for a little while?
Can we just hold for able? We request to maintain radar vector and we need to sort out the problem first.
Malaysian 134, that's copy. Can you accept a vector back out to the north over water?
Confirm, anyway, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, turn right, heading 010.
Heading 010, Malaysian 134. What's the speed on your radar, sir?
Malaysian 134, still 210 knots.
Thank you, sir. Malaysian 134, could you have descent clearance, sir?
Malaysian 134, descend to 7,000.
Okay, 7,000, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, report maintaining, please.
Welcome, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, your ground speed indicates 220 knots, 220 knots.
Okay, Malaysian 134, thank you, sir. Malaysian 134, what heading, sir?
Are you able to accept right heading 130?
Malaysian 134, affirm.
Malaysian 134, turn right heading 130. I'll just keep you close to the aerodrome.
Right heading 130, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, ground speed reducing, now indicating ground speed 190 knots.
Malaysian 134, thank you, sir.
Malaysian 134, ground speed reduced 180 knots.
Roger, Malaysian 134. And departure, Malaysian 134. We might need a tug after landing. Yes. And we need a tug after landing, and due to nose wheel steering loss.
Malaysian 134, that's copied. We will arrange that. And do you have an indication of how long before you return to the aerodrome?
Malaysian 134, we can accept lower altitude first before we stabilize, and then we will be ready for the approach.
Malaysian 134, that's understood. If you can accept, I'll put you on vectors back towards the aerodrome. I can offer you runway 19 if you require.
We will stick with runway 01, sir, because we plan for 01, and we have set radar vectors and requesting further descent, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, roger, descend to 5,000 and turn right heading 210.
Descend 5,000, right heading 210, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, ground speed reduced to 160 knots.
Malaysian 134, copy, sir. Malaysian 134, now we are could accept further descent.
Malaysian 134, descend to 4,000.
Okay, descend 4,000, Malaysian 134. We appreciate if you could vector us where we are planned for 01.
Malaysian 134, I can clear you or put you on a vector for an intercept towards Glen if you want. It would be a very sharp intercept at Glen if I gave you direct.
We would appreciate a long final stabilized approximately maybe 20 miles to intercept before we commence descent on the glide slope.
Malaysian 134, that is understood. Turn right heading 220 for an extended downwind, and I'll give you a 20-mile final on the ILS runway 01.
We copied right heading 220, Malaysian 134.
For about 5-8 miles to run.
Roger, Malaysian 134, copied.
Malaysian 134, local standby is in place for your arrival. Do you require more services?
We just required to be towed out of the runway, probably we are unable to taxi after landing.
Malaysian 134, that's copied, we've organised.
This is Malaysian 134.
Besides your fuel, is there any other dangerous cargo on board?
Negative, no dangerous cargo. Fuel, we've got 52,160 kilos at present.
Malaysian 134, thank you.
Could you just do an altitude verification? Are we maintaining 4,000 feet now?
Malaysian 134, I still have no mode Charlie. I'll try my primary radar, stand by. Malaysian 134, I have no mode Charlie. Primary radar only gives you the location, so I'm unable to advise.
Okay, and just to confirm, you're cleared altitude 5,000?
Malaysian 134, you can go to any level, 4,000 or above.
So we are now maintaining, according to our instruments, we are maintaining 4,000 on the GPS altitude.
Malaysian 134, that's understood. For your planning, I'll keep you at 4,000 until approximately 16 miles to run on the localizer reference terrain.
Okay, Malaysian 134, thank you, sir.
Brisbane ground 10 to 2.
10 to 2 ground.
Brisbane ground 10 to 2, Foxtrot 2, would like to take position on Alpha 3 for incoming aircraft 01.
10 to 2, proceed Bravo 2 Alpha and hold short of the runway at Alpha 3. He will be most probably taking the full length, just to advise you.
Copy last, Bravo 2 to Bravo 2 Alpha, hold short Alpha 3, 10 to 2.
Malaysian 134, in about 2 minutes. I'll give you some gentle turns, several small turns to intercept the localizer, about a 20 mile final.
Malaysian 134, thank you, sir.
Ground 10 to 5, the vehicles are now in position for the local standby. 10 to 5 to Hotel 4 and the command vehicle, and we are monitoring 131 if the pilot wishes to talk to us.
10 to 5, roger.
Now to intercept.
Malaysian 134, affirm, sir.
Malaysian 134, turn right, heading 245.
Heading 245, Malaysian 134.
Heading 275.
Heading 275, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, you're 3 miles right of the localizer. Turn right, heading 330 to intercept.
Heading 330, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, checking QNH 1020. The wind still variable at 3 knots.
Malaysian 134, copied. We are now on the coming up to intercept the localizer now. Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, thank you. Maintain 4,000.
Roger, maintain 4,000. Do you have a speed indication for us?
Still ground speed 170 knots.
Copy that, Malaysian 134. Now we are established on localizer. Runway is fully visual.
Malaysian 134, thank you.
And are we clear for the approach?
Malaysian 134, reference terrain, descent in 1 minute.
Malaysian 134.
Runway 01.
Send 3,000 cleared island 01, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, ground speed 160 knots and wind calm.
10 to 5, enter Hotel 4 and hold short of the runway.
Entering Hotel 4, holding short, 10 to 5.
Radar, for you to give us ground speed indication, we would appreciate if you could let us know if the speed drops below 130 knots.
Malaysian 134, that's understood. In ground speed 160 knots, I'll let you know if it drops below 130 knots.
Okay, Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, I will transfer you to the tower now. They will advise if your ground speed drops below 130 knots. Currently 170 knots. Contact tower 120.5.
Brisbane approach, quarter 7350, descending 8,000, information apart.
Qantas aircraft standby. 134, tower 120.5.
205, Malaysian 134. Now Malaysian 134, we are now on final runway 01.
Malaysia 134, Brisbane Tower.
And just to copy, after landing we will be unable to taxi.
Malaysia 134, affirm roger. We do have a tug underway to proceed to get you off the runway.
Malaysian 134.
Malaysian 134, wind on the ground is calm. Runway 01, clear to land.
01, Malaysian 134.
Car 47 in company behind the A330 on final at Alpha 9er. Enter runway 01 behind.
Ground 10 to 5.
10 to 5, ground.
10 to 5, I'll request clearance from myself from Hotel 4 and 10 to 2 from Alpha 3 to either enter behind the Malaysian aircraft or if it stops, so you enter and take up a tactical position.
Qantas 7350, I'm just going to base you off for a bit. We just had a Malaysian A330 land subject to a pan. I just want to make sure the runway is going to be vacated for you. Turn left heading 270 and keep the speed back to minimum clean, please.
Left heading 270, Qantas 7350, at minimum moving speed now.
Thanks.
Enter runway 01.
10 to 5, entering 01. 10 to 2, entering runway 01.
Malaysia 134, we do have the tug coming out now. Do you require any other assistance at this stage?
Car 12 request the Malaysian turn his nose gear light off.
Malaysia 134, the car requests you turn your nose gear light off, please.
Not vacated the runway, so I'll be taking you through the localizer, and I'll keep you informed as soon as I know.
Quad 7350, Roger.
Car 12 request that the Malaysian shut down the engines and revert to APU.
Malaysia 134, did you copy? Malaysia 134, Roger, report when you've shut down.
And Tower for info, the main gear doors are down, so giving the runway a good inspection.
Thank you.
Qantas 7350, turn right, heading 330.
Quad 330, Quad 7350.
And for what it's worth, the Malaysian aircraft didn't have any steering capability in his nose wheel, and now there's an oil leak somewhere, so I don't have an indication of how long at this stage. Sorry.
Quad 7350, you can let us know when you get an idea of when we can use the main runway. We can take the small runway. You got the live winds or current winds for Brisbane?
Last I got about 10 minutes ago was wind calm. On the tape it's still variable at 3. I can check with the tower. As long as Malaysian's not up near 14 or 32, I can probably put you on one of those.
Runway 14.
Yeah, mate. Qantas 7350, runway 14 is available, and turn right heading 020.
Right heading 020, Qantas 7350, thanks. And Qantas 7350, what's your intentions? Overfly for circuit 14 or just line for a 5-mile final?
I was going to chuck you for a 5-mile final on a visual approach if that works for you.
Works perfect, thank you.
Car 47, Tower. Car 47, Roger, it's going to be longer than we thought, hey? Car 47, Roger. Golf rate 42, the runway will be closed until 1:30 local due to disabled aircraft on the runway.
Your old net is Melbourne. Do you have the latest divert time if required?
We'll just get back to you with that. We're trying to coordinate and try and redesignate an alternate to Sydney if possible. We'll just get back to you in a few minutes. Emirates 432.
Roger. Emirates 432. For your planning, curfew at Sydney, I don't believe you would be able to get a clearance to land. The curfew came into effect at 11 p.m. local, almost 2 hours ago.
Understood, Emirates 432. Yeah, we're just trying to work that out. Thanks for that.
Okay.
And Brisbane, Emirates 432.
Emirates 432.
Yeah, we're going to divert to Melbourne. We're not going to have enough in case the airport doesn't open as planned at the earliest at 15:30 Zulu. So we'd like to commence the diversion to Melbourne. If the airport opens earlier, we're happy to turn back and come back in if it opens on a few minutes after we get back on time.
It's 432. That's all understood. I'll turn you down towards Melbourne. Cancel the hold. Fly heading 210. Stand by for full route clearance.
Roger, cancel the hold heading 210. Emirates 432 on request climb.
Emirates 432. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180 heading 210. Emirates 432.
Tower, car 12.
Car 12, Tower.
Tower, we're going to tow this thing along. We're going to have to go pretty slow. Probably come off at Alpha 4. But we're going to need to have to park it up on a taxiway to do a couple of repairs before we can tow it to the International. Where would you like it?
I don't really have a preference, just not on Alpha, obviously, on that bit north of that Bravo 4, because I need to get guys up there and back. So, where were you thinking?
I'm probably thinking where he stopped the other day, say on to Bravo in between Charlie 1 and 2. Just so they can lift the other gear door up and then we can tow it to the International.
Car 12, that's not a problem. So, vacate at Alpha 4 if that suits you, and then on to Bravo.
Vacate Alpha 4 onto Bravo. Car 12, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slow trip, but we'll get there.
No drama, and I'm assuming someone will do a runway inspection after?
Hey, firm. Yeah, I'm going to be out of radio contact, but I do have another car that will be able to get in contact if you need it.